Okay, today we will be installing our Gen 2 Shorty racing levers on a 2008 Plus Honda 1000RR. To do this, we are going to start with the clutch lever, which can be removed by first loosening the clutch cable to give access to remove the lever. You do this by turning the adjuster in or tightening it towards the bike. And make sure to align the tab in the adjuster with the tab on the clutch perch to be able to slip the cable through when the time comes, like so. To remove the lever, you first take a 10mm wrench or socket and hold the locking nut on the pivot pin, and then with a flathead screwdriver you can loosen the pivot pin from the clutch perch. Once it's loose, just pull the pin out, remove your wrench and retaining nut, set them aside, and now that the lever is free, slide the cable out of the adjuster like so, flip it over and remove the barrel from the slot. Set that aside. Now take your new TST Industries Shorty racing lever. It's basically the reverse order. You slide the barrel in place as such, route the cable through the lever, slide the cable into the adjuster, and then simply install the lever into the perch and install your pivot pin. That in place, you can just tighten with your flathead screwdriver. And take the locking nut and attach it back to the with the wrench. And you should be good to go. Now that it's installed, just remember to readjust your clutch cable to the desired amount of tension. Usually we like about an 1/8 inch of play, so we would need to tighten the cable more, but that's pretty much it for the clutch lever install. Okay, with your Shorty clutch lever installed, we're going to move on to the brake side. To do that, it's a very similar procedure. You take your 10mm wrench and or socket, get on the locking nut, and just simply back out the pivot screw. Once the screw is removed, you can just simply slide the lever off of the perch and set it to the side. Now that you have removed the lever, take your TST Shorty racing lever, and with it comes a bushing that you need to align with this hole in the lever to activate the plunger on the master cylinder. Once you have it installed, simply slide it in and align with the master cylinder and replace your pivot screw. With the pivot screw back in place, take your flathead screwdriver and just first align the slot properly and then tighten. Once tight, you can take your lock nut, reinstall it onto the pivot pin, and tighten with your 10mm wrench. And that is it. TST Gen 2 Shorty racing levers installed.